Okay, I think it's already the time to start, guys. Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody is doing well. Guys, let's get back to our journey of tactical themes. Let's dive even deeper into the forest of tactics. Are you ready, guys? Hello, Firdevs, Arjun.
Yes,
Yeah, I think not. We don't have everyone around now. Maybe, yeah, the remaining players will join later. So, okay, it's already time to start, guys. So, today we are back to the tactical theme called deflection. Of course, you know deflection, guys, right? We went through that before.
yes,
Yes, for a few classes. So, do you still remember what is the definition of deflection? Who can tell me the definition? How to define the deflection in chess? Raise your hand, please, if you can define the deflection. Yes, ear.
so basically to deflect the defending piece that protects an important piece or square.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you are too close. So deflection is simply some tactic which forces one of your opponent pieces, maybe pawns, maybe the king itself, from some desirable square to some bad square. So you can start or launch your, combination to gain some material or to, to start your aggressive attack against the king itself. So your final target is the king or some material advantage. Okay, so yeah, here a perfect answer. So guys, back to our chessboard. Let's look at this position carefully. How to employ deflection tactic. Of course, we are now in a a higher level. So today's examples will be a little bit more tough than the previous one. As I told you guys, we are going through the same tactic. Like we will go through the one by one, but we will, step up one by one. The level or the rating of the position itself will get higher over the time. So today's examples will be like a bit more tough than the previous one. So please try to dive deeply in this position and get back with your best continuation. How to win as white. Of course, considering the material balance, you have 5 pieces against 6. Okay, and actually, you have to, yeah, just keep in your mind you are a piece down. So, however, you are still winning this position. Also, regarding the pawns, how many pawns do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about your opponent? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you are a piece and 2 pawns down, which means in terms of material, of course, you are completely losing, right? But actually, your position or your piece activity and also your opponent's king safety are in your own favor. So how to exploit that? How to employ that to convert the position into the 4 point. Okay, take your time. We have one hand raised for Martin, but please, Martin, try to hold on a moment. Just
Okay, sir.
let's give others. Of course, I will pick your name at the first one because you are the first hand, but let's give them enough time to, yeah, to think. Once I get 3 hands, as always, I will start picking one by one. Let's remove the highlights to make it more clear to you. I think the colors will distract you. And by the way, guys, those positions are taken from real games, actually real games. This position was taken from some game played in 1928 between two, unknown players in the USSR. currently Russia, right? So try to do your best, please. Take it seriously as if it's your own real game. So if you try to evaluate the position, guys, just a piece of hint, excuse me, your opponent pieces are all, or mostly all of them, still on the first rank, right? Of course, except the queen and the knight. How about your own pieces? You have much more active pieces, right? You have like queen, bishop, knight, bishop. All of them are very active. You are missing only your rook. I mean, maybe you like or not to bring your rook into the game. I'm not sure if you need to do that, but you are already very active around the king. Also, regarding the king safety, yes, both of the kings are already in the middle of the board. I mean, both of kings did in castle, which means both of the players are already crazy style. I mean, have crazy style. They are too much aggressive. That's what I can understand from this position. And yeah, this is the result. But actually, I mean, in terms of king safety, it seems to me at the first glance that the white king is a bit safer than the black king. The black king is already surrounded by some controlled squares, right? I mean, your queen is eyeing the king, your bishop is eyeing the king. Also, there is some dark square diagonal for your own bishop, right? And also, see, your king here is covered by some pawn, some knight. The knight is protected by the bishop. How many pieces around your king? It's only the queen and the knight. You can say the knight. I mean, very close to your king, but you have much more pieces active, and also your king is completely safe. And the most important point is it's your turn, so you have the initiative. Luckily, white has the turn, or has the turn to move. So this is the time factor, which of course is a very crucial one. So far I have only one hand raised, which is Martin. I think it's already enough time to pick Martin. Yes, Martin, what's your answer, please?
I think the answer is Queen E6.
Queen E6.
Yes, sir.
What is the idea, Martin?
Because we're threatening checkmate on E8, Queen E8.
Yes.
And
So
to
what if I
defend it,
capture?
the only move I can see is D takes E6. So when you do that, then Bishop A3, and it's almost wait. C5, then Bishop takes C5, and it's wait.
Okay. So after Queen E6, you mean if I capture your queen, there is Bishop A3, checkmate, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that is amazing. Fine by Martin. Bravo, Martin. So your immediate threat here is Queen E8, checkmate, right?
Yes, sir.
But what if I simply played G6? What do you
So in
think?
that case, Bishop A3.
Bishop A3 now. Okay, so I believe I have D6.
Queen takes Bishop.
Queen takes Bishop, check. Okay, try to run away.
Bishop B2.
Bishop B2 check. Very strong move, of course. And yeah, this is absolutely winning, right? And you
Yes,
know,
sir.
even your bishop here on h5 is not hanging. You know why? Because there is a pin over the absolute pin over the queen, right?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
the king and the queen are stacked on the g file, which is of course completely winning. So you can deliver this check, bishop b2 check, or even queen c2 check, and then queen b7. Of course, completely break down, completely collapse for black. So guys, the most important or critical move here is queen e6. You should find, okay guys, deflecting the pawn, of course, forcing the pawn to be deflected from some desirable square to undesirable square. Of course, this is a desirable square. Why? Because actually, if you are here and if you give this check, there is this resource, d6, right? But once you are here, you are threatening queen e8, checkmate. So now I think the best option here is to resign, right? There is no good continuation for black. And once he capture here, so there is no this resource anymore. There is no d6 cover. So guys, this is simply a checkmate using this. What is the mate of this check pattern, by the way? Hopefully you still remember that. Yes, ear.
Boden's mate.
Exactly, bravo, ear. This is Boden's mate or crisscross. Of course, the formal name is Boden's mate, but the casual or informal name is crisscross mate. Yes, perfect answer. Okay, bravo, Martin, bravo, ear. This is, guys, it seems like a good start to demonstrate the power of deflection tactic in chess. Right, guys? So please, once again, try to practice, try to train your tactical eye to find this sort of move. Queen e6, a killer move. Of course, this tell style move, right? So, of course, this is one of the beautiful aspects of chess. Okay, guys? So, any questions so far, guys, before I go through the next one? Please confirm if there is any doubt, any confusion, any question, or even any additional comment you want to analyze maybe further. It's my pleasure to hear from you. If so, please raise your hand. If not, so let me go through the next example.